What's up, everyone? This is a revenge match. Reaper, Justeeni, Linguini. They're going at it in the Bullet Grand Finals to determine who really is the best Bullet player of March 2025. Now, I don't know if either player really needs introduction, but if you really want to know, Reaper's been the one in the league a little bit longer than Justeeni. But Justeeni recently joined the Poly Champions League. Reaper is on the Ronin team now. Justeeni is part of the plague. Orange and green, they're going to be fighting out in a series of 5 games, best 3 of 5. Reaper's hosting the first one. This is going to be interesting for Bullet. We don't get to see this often, but it looks like it's Simanti Bullet. How will the players react? The world may never know. What's up, everyone? Justini's making his way to the tribes. There he goes. Alrighty, we see one major difference between the two players. Justini's playing on the Steam version of the game, whereas Reaper's rocking the classic mobile version. This stream is a little more horizontal. So Reaper, understanding the rules, skips his turn 0 since he's hosting the game. We'll start effectively as player 2, just up 2 stars. Justeeni, though, this is a really big thing, especially in Simanti Bullet. He starts with a lighthouse spawn right in his corner. Turns him from a turn 1 tribe into a turn 0 tribe. And it's a pretty good light explorer he gets. Vision on Reaper, opposite side of the map. He sees where he wants to go ahead and pick up that village. He's deciding now, looks like, how he's going to be upgrading in the future. This warrior, yeah, the warrior is probably the sensible move, but now that he's gotten it, he's not going to be able to grab that fungi for a little longer than he may have liked to otherwise. Reaper able to make use of that extra star and just go ahead and pick up the warrior immediately. And he's going to get an explorer before he has to send his shaman away to grab the lighthouse. Reaper's going to go ahead and do the animation canceling to save some time. And fantastic explorer on Reaper's side. Gonna go ahead and boost his warrior instead of going for the lighthouse now. He doesn't need it. He only needs it the turn where he gets the other fungi, and it will actually help him upgrade that city. So Justeeni's got the stars now. Can probably pick up hex pods on the next turn, making a safe play for that village. Reaper's not really able to contest him. Ooh, yeah, Reaper, uninterested in rushing that lighthouse. He's going to go straight into hex pods. Cause problems for Justeeni. Not too many problems. Justeeni is going to be able to grab this ruin and the village over in the west. Yeah, now that Hexpot on Justeeni's capital is limiting where Reaper can put his own as well. It's also unclear what the Hexpot is going to be able to do. Like, maybe he wants to go ahead and pick up that village over in the west. We can see over on Justeeni's side. But we don't really know for sure. I'm sure Reaper wants to pick up that village, though. I mean, the only thing I know definitely, maybe you can go ahead and pick up the lighthouse in the south. I think that Reaper does want another hexapod, though. He might have some problems, though, just because of the pop cap that he's facing, and it's difficult for him to pick up the stars for that fungi now. Justini played a little bit slower, like more economic approach. And oh my gosh, a population ruin. Okay, that's killer. Yeah, very easy centipede, like any way you want it. I mean, if it was easy before with the 4 fruits, but now it's just another 6 stars cheaper. And even likely that he gets organization and then uses that monument to get 2 centipedes on his capital. So lots of problems for Reaper. Yeah, Justeeni has to be cautious with where he moves that warrior. He doesn't want to move it anywhere because he doesn't know what Reaper's vision is looking like. Yeah, so the boost enabling that Hexpod to live the one hit. It's still kind of unclear where the Hexpod ends up going now. What was being forced there, especially because Reaper did kind of sacrifice a light to get that Hexpod out in the first place. Yeah. Wants to go ahead and use the Hexpod to go grab the village. Unfortunately, Justeeni accurately placed his Hexpod in range. Reaper should not be able to go ahead and actually claim that village. And it's a really tough position for Reaper, just like not having his cities upgraded. I mean, Justeeni only does have the one upgraded capital, but it's very upgraded. I think now you're not boosting anything. You have to just go grab that lighthouse. And he's pop capped everywhere, so looking at probably picking up that fungi on the next turn, finally getting the level 3 city on his. So let's turn in specifically to what Justeeni's doing.
Can Justeeni just not unbreakably siege that C2 Reaper has? Or is there another hexapod?
No, he definitely
Yeah, he just
can.
bounce.
Yeah, bounce into the
Gaming.
capital. And then kill the other hex spot as well. He's not even going to need the pop rune for like Centipede. Yes, I think we're going to see a very quick game one. I think this was a matter of technique, and Reaper skipping out on getting the second fungi for as long as he did, and only having level 2 capital. Yeah. Okay, quick resignation in game one. So Justeeni's going to go ahead and host this next one. Whoa, he's impressive. Reaper's going ahead doing some review right now. Yeah, Reaper's kind of aghast that Justine had vision on that city. Maybe Justine will return to streaming. There he goes. He went just to share the replay very briefly. Water. He's queuing up live water world games. Okay. Good to know.
Bullet Waterworld incoming?
Yeah,
Is
Pugs,
it
do you
real?
think Justini's like, indicated psychosis, given the, water world, has anything to do, has any relationship with the quality of bullet play he's had?
I think the more insane you are, the better you play a bullet. I think that's just how it works.
Probably.
You go to the ward, they hand you a computer with a Polytopia on it, you pull up some bullet, you win every time.
I mean, I think it's worth emphasizing the fact. So we've got Symantine and Zabasi. Tell Justini Zabasi.
What are the tribes for this anyway? What 5 do they have?
We've got
Sim,
Symantine, Zabasi,
Zabasi.
Imo, Aquarion, and Luxador. Aquarion and Luxador aren't guaranteed, though. If Justini goes, 3 wins, no losses. Then it's
Whoa.
all over.
Can you do that? Can you do that though? That's the question.
I mean, Justine has been doing nothing but winning in his games recently. So
It's true. He has actually a 100% win rate this championship.
I mean, he won everything in Bullet, and then
He did
won the
not.
entire finals of Coliseum. He's won quickly again. It might happen.
The thing about Justeeni is that he's old. This is his first ever time playing Bullet, and he's been dominating the format,
He's just
except for the one loss he had against Aravid. Now, if you're a YouTube only viewer, you may not know about that. Join the Discord. That wasn't streamed. Mm. We're looking for a Reaper in this gargantuan friends list. Reaper's already in.
Justeeni's just a popular guy.
Would you say that his friends list pugs is massive?
I would say that. I'm not sure why you would emphasize that, but I would indeed say it was massive.
Good to know. Alright, the game's going.
Bro!
Holy! What? Justeeni's what? Huh? Is this allowed? Do we disqualify him? Is he cheating?
He actually just paid Midgie a quick $50 for this.
Yeah,
way.
No, guys. Reaper had a lighthouse spawn, okay? Think about it.
True, it's true.
I mean,
so if he moved his warrior back T0, he could have gotten T2 level 3. So obviously he spawned one.
Insane.
Yeah.
Now,
in order to convert, 6 farms into 12 population into
7,
a giant, you do need to have 30 stars.
You get 5 stars a turn.
It is pretty steep, so it's not as if it's an automatic win, although I'm not going to say it's a bad thing either. Justeeni's still going to have to do some work, do some high quality Polytopia to make this happen.
Yeah, he only got 7 farms in cap.
2 farms in the northeast.
Bruh.
I mean, we know Justeeni is capable of a consistent high quality Polytopia there, so...
Can we get some fact checkers on this, actually?
How do you prove
Go
that?
for the lighthouse.
Can we get some independent fact checkers? It's actually not going to be that expensive. It'll only be 25 if he gets to the lighthouse.
Yeah, he's gonna get the lighthouse.
Really only 20 because you get the 5 back. So really it's only a 20 stars for a giant, which is...
significantly cheaper, significantantly worse for Reaper now. Reaper's not even sure if he wants to step on the village. But you gotta take that, be bold. Move on, be brave.
Be bold, be
Is Justeeni a hacker or something? I've never seen somebody get so much luck.
Yeah, so now he just doesn't do anything this turn.
We're doing an official mod investigation,
he doesn't train
actually.
anything this turn.
Arbiters are investigating. There's a arbitration panel
as well.
ongoing.
Does he just
he's looking at it. He's like, do I just get the upgrade now for the 1 extra star and then go to level 5?
I mean, he might as well. What else is he gonna do? Okay. I'm not. Okay. Okay.
Unnecessary.
We're looking into this. He actually could get border growth. It would be really funny.
He'd still have enough. He still have enough farms to get a giant with border growth.
Because ironically, the fact that he has so many farms in cap means that he can't I don't think he can double giant because he places a monument and then he covers one of the farms he needs for the.
So are you saying it's really unlucky that he had that one mountain? Pretty awful capital spawn, to be honest.
Yeah,
that really ruined
massive spawn loss in my opinion. Actually,
I mean, Reaper does have empty field tiles where he could easily place a monument, so he probably lucked out.
Exactly. I mean, all Justeeni needs to do is find 2 lighthouses and need double giants with the other 2 farms and capitals. So Bro, I just look at Reaper's stream. What is his density? That's unfortunate.
It's kind of difficult.
Yeah, he's got to log back in and see the level 4 city. Yeah, he sees it.
Keep you in the dark. You're not gonna get to see.
Yeah, he sees it. He sees the farm that he has as well.
Farm.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough.
I don't think Reaper's happy.
I don't know. Reaper's got 3 cities here. It looks like.
Oh my god, wait,
Am
because he didn't take the farm that was in his vision. He knows that he has more farms. He's probably just looking at it like, what? Huh? I feel bad. You gotta feel bad for Reaper. Maybe we won't get the Aquarium Luxador games if this keeps happening.
It's a very real possibility we only see 3 games and it's a half-hour stream, guys.
I like how there's like 3 farms around like what looks to be a village, but because of drylands rules, there's no villages there. On Reaper's side, you see those 3 farms. You'd look at that normally and be like, oh my god, village, because it's drylands. There's no village.
And Justeeni's doing this is a classic feature of like economic, get the high level city out first. You have no units like riders or anything, so you end up being really insecure about your position. Like, how do I prevent sieges? And then you just absolutely spam warriors everywhere. They're not going to be useful for anything, but they just prevent sieges in the early game.
I mean, does he actually need to do anything but prevent sieges? Like, honestly.
No, that's why they're an effective fixture, and they're not probably going anywhere anytime soon. It still works. They're not doing anything, it still works.
I'm assuming right
like,
next time.
I hate to be that guy, but like, I don't think this position is very losable for Justeeni. What did he get from the ruin? I wasn't watching.
Explorer.
That's not even. Oh, is he got to get the? Oh, nearly got the light. Oh wait, he got 2
lighthouses for this though. Yeah, using all 7 of those farms for the turn 6 double giant.
Oh, what is this game?
Massive difference of skill.
Reaper just couldn't pull out enough skill, I guess.
I don't think Reaper can get a.
There's no way Reaper can.
He can steal that. Yeah, okay. Hold on, guys. Reaper can tech into defenders and get defenders.
Oh, yes, he gets a shield and
Exactly.
He's so screwed. Like
no, I don't think you understand. When he gets a shield, the giant alone won't be able to siege his city. So don't think about turn 7. Don't think about turn 8. On turn 7, the city's safe.
He can't knock the giant off. There's nothing to stop him.
He can. He has
Well, listen. Once he gets shields right, he'll be like, you have your level 6 capital, and then he'll cloak it. Daggers. Think about it.
Not gonna do that.
Oh, he forgot to buy shields. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
No, you don't understand. He has 3 monuments in reserve, so he just uses all 3.
Well, maybe Justeeni isn't the cheater then.
I don't know.
I reckon Reaper's gonna immediately just look at the replay after this and be like, "What?"
Well, I think more than just this one game. Like we're saying, effective match strategy here. Reaper probably isn't winning this one, but he's still staying around, sticking in it.
That mountain is actually tragic because if the mountain wasn't there, then he could get a level 6 windmill, and then with another lighthouse, he would get a 3rd giant off capital. I think this was actually a spawn loss for Justeeni with the mountain.
Yeah, didn't have the windmill. We're seeing effective match strategy. Reaper making sure not to resign, even though you might be tempted to. Breathe. Get ready for game 3. He doesn't want to tilt. He does not want to upset his winning chances because he still can win the whole event. The same way that Justeeni is sweeping right now, Reaper can turn the tide with some good luck maybe. His own 7 farms in the next game.
What's the next
tribe again? He's also not giving up right now. He still has. There is, plays like we joked about it.
Oh my god! Wait, population. Oh my god! Skilled.
Nice. There is still a chance, like something like surprise with cloaks. The mountains in the center of the map are causing problems for Justeeni and potentially discovering them. So Reaper has things that he can do, and he's not giving up yet.
He has to get windmills for his giant, bruh.
Yeah, very good explorer, all the way down to the South Lighthouse.
Hmm. Does he have the West Lighthouse yet, Reaper? Okay.
No, but he is probably going to get it. He's probably going to get his Eye of God, it looks like.
So he gets Eye of God, and then he wins the game.
He can get another giant then.
Some serious effort into stopping that.
Wait, can't Justeeni just unbreakably siege Reaper's C2 this turn?
Well, he's already lost.
Yes.
Oh, never mind. He can move stuff. I forgot about
Okay.
that. I forgot you can move units.
Bro.
Yeah, it's one of the things you're allowed to do in the game on
That
occasion.
is highest
Bug's best bullet
level
player.
Twitch player right there.
He gets to move
Occasionally.
units.
Personally, I don't move my units at all, so I forget that other players can do that. But
Dang.
I've actually
Bugs,
never
how do you
moved.
start
Isn't
good?
moving units probably like an indication of low skill? Like you were forced to move your units. You couldn't win if you didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah, Justeeni going from construction too. He's like, I'm looking at this level 4 windmill spot here. He's not saying anything with his level 4 windmill spot. He's just saying, I have that, don't I? Yeah, so there was the effort that Justeeni could have made with roads and such to keep Reaper from getting that west lighthouse, but Reaper should be able to guarantee that he grabs it now. The question,
Yeah,
how
it
much will
seems.
it matter, is different though. Now it is 3 villages against 2, which is not completely unwinnable. Justeeni did have that early advantage, but with enough like a good play, Reaper can definitely make this turn around. We've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
You sure you're still not?
What?
Yeah, he's farming for veteran with that rider right away.
The veteran rider. It's gonna siege Justine's capital, and then he wins game.
Those mountains kind of in the middle kind of suck. Really block off.
Well, with that Eye of God, Reaper should be able to go ahead pick up another giant on the second city, and then he's
Maybe he
gonna
gets
even
a
up the
pop.
giant
Maybe he
count.
gets a pop ruin from the
Yeah.
A pop ruin would be actually really nice for him because then he
In
can
effect,
giant
windmill
on
spot
cap
in
without
the
using his.
forests. Yeah, Reaper does have good giant potential. He can start putting out maybe even more giants than Justeeni has.
I'm looking at the level 3.
Yeah, if Justeeni gets his own Eye of God by getting the same Western Lighthouse that Reaper's after, that's just 5 stars and a monument for the giant over in the west. I want to see what Reaper gets from this ruin. And he gets climbing, so...
I'm sorry, climbing? Yeah.
It's kind of tragic.
At least it wasn't fishing.
And climbing's gonna help his cloaks go through those mountain ranges, yeah.
Facts.
Surely the cloaks are coming. Now, when I talk about the cloaks, we do have to keep in mind that they're not coming for another, 20 turns, but... And they are, going to have to compete on a map with riders in abundance. Yeah, so right away for the giant on the capital.
Ooh, he
It's
can't
kind of
really
hard to
get
see.
the second giant on his C2 unless he burns
With
stuff.
windmill
He
and
doesn't move.
something
He
like
doesn't move the
hunting.
second. He doesn't move his giant of cap forward. What? Huh?
No, he needs to block the other giant.
From what?
I don't know, the other giant.
Bruh.
He's gonna walk
maybe.
more. What?
I don't know.
Looking into this.
I think he's
The
looking
giant count
very
is even, but Justeeni's giants are much more active, just by, the primacy of him getting them out first.
The primacy.
Primacy. The primacy of the giants is something to consider, and now you've got the word to describe it.
Okay.
Justeeni has no reason to get rid of his riders. He's already... Look, the zone of control from these giants is locking up all of Reaper's units.
I think Reaper needs to get a knight.
There's a lot of things that could help Reaper out. The biggest thing, though, he just has to figure out some way to defend this
Reaper
city.
can just steal this ruin off Justeeni, the one in the corner, by killing the warrior and then bouncing onto it. Justeeni just getting out another giant. Oh, he timed!
It's a star ruin.
He was fortunate enough to not time before getting the pop growth there. So Reaper making use of that climbing ruin, hoping to grab this over in the west. Justeeni will have to buy roads to kick him off there. And on only 11 stars of income, Reaper's already got 21 stars right now. So he's been saving stars for a while for something.
The cloaks.
Yeah.
The cloaks.
He's got 2 populations from the windmill. He can go into something like a smithery. Get a giant over there. Which sounds ridiculous, but he does have the stars to do it. He is capable.
I don't know. It's pretty expensive.
Well, I mean, if
when
he
the cost
wanted to
of
do that,
not
he could
doing it is
Wait,
losing the
he's getting
city.
archery.
Oh, look at
Archery,
that.
okay. I'm not sure what
On
the
to
Warrior's
warrior.
doing there. Yeah, and Justeeni's like, I don't need roads. You can have that ruined.
It's gonna be a vet sword, and then Reaper walks it over to
Now, if it
Justeeni's
gets some
capital.
stars enough that the siege doesn't really hold.
Could be diplomacy ruin.
You can't even. Huh?
Yeah, so he's not going to siege. Justeeni is fearing something. And stars. Perfect. He's looking at knights.
He's looking at
knights.
it. He's looking at Shiv. He's looking at Shiv. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. If he disbands a giant, he could get a knight this turn. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Truth nuke, some would say. He's pop capped. Wait, he's pop capped. He's probably just banned something anyway, just to get rid of that.
He is looking at mining and sniffer.
He is going for every tech. Dang.
Yeah, I think the archery play earlier than this was kind of like at border growth.
Border growth.
All right, no smithery necessary for this giant.
Wait, but now Justeeni can go into cloaks. What? Wait, he moved it away. Wait, huh?
Now the big thing that Justeeni's looking at. Okay, 1 roads. He's gonna get the second giant with roads here. Third giant, second level 5 city. The other big thing I'm seeing with roads. Okay, now he's gonna get this, which is with that monument. He's able to pick up another giant over on his northwest city. He's gonna have every city level 5. But the really important thing I'm seeing with roads, right? No, he's gonna get rid of all of his spots. No, not the road. Justeeni, you don't need the road.
No,
you just need the farm.
He needs it. He wants
it. Getting border growth? Yeah, he wants border growth because now he's gonna get the markets. Yep.
Is he actually looking into markets?
Yeah.
He just got roads. He's got the windmills that are high level set up.
Where's his
markets
markets
are
though?
possible, but like he has no market spots. He has one market spot.
I mean, markets and there's none. There's like 1 market spot. Like hello, and
he
it's
can get a level
4
market.
He's gonna spend 18 stars on trade and the 1 market to get 4 stars per turn. So after 5 turns, it'll pay itself off. Think about it. And then when he gets 100 stars, that's another monument.
And then you can get every tech. That's another one.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So
Justeeni looks at the map and he accurately assesses like I don't need to do anything here. Like I just have 3 villages. They're higher level than your city's Reaper. I've got 17 stars to your 13.
Every time.
You have to attack me. Like I'm going to stand around and wait until something happens, which he can do. Reaper has to put himself in a kind of vulnerable position.
I'll just like send both of those giants that what's it called? Zuma, because that seems like the most vulnerable city for him at the moment. Just like
that city over the southeast.
Yeah, the one that he got first. Yeah, just like rush at the and then see if I can take it, and then if not, hit the red button. Because like, what else are you doing?
Looking into chivalry.
Oh yeah, it's bullet. Look how tightly packed everything is. Do not kill the warrior.
He's got 1 more turn here, and then you probably get that knight on his capital, do some disbanding, force Justeeni to space out those units some. Or not even space them, just like block them behind zone of control. Now that is one of the most dangerous words that anyone's ever said in Polytopia. Like, I don't have to space out my units. His knight can't reach. Now, no chivalry.
But he goes for
smithery.
He got
Smith. Yes, he's getting every tech.
This is Smithery's on the path to his genius monument.
Can he even giant again? Actually, Smith might not even be that bad because he just has a
Okay,
ton
there
of
we go.
riders.
What did I say, Pugs? What did I say?
Whoa, dude, the level 4 market, gulp,
What?
And
gulp.
Justeeni's like A-okay just sitting back here. I think he's just gonna maximize his income. Then he's going to go ahead and say, okay, now that my income's
doing this every
maximized,
single turn. He just goes
I'm gonna
into
go
the
ahead
tech
and
tree.
get like cloaks or something, get knights.
I'm actually crying because every single turn, Justeeni, he goes into the tech tree, he clicks on chivalry, and then doesn't actually buy it. Why do you do this to us, Reaper? Why?
He's pranking you.
He's thinking.
He's actually trolling. He clicks it.
Oh, hold on.
He should start disbanding some of his warriors from Zamola. Oh, fuck, he's gonna time.
Yeah, Reaper's really doing bad on time, but Justeeni's got like 3 minutes now.
Justeeni's chilling.
Justeeni's just banking time.
Is he gonna go chopping just to make more markets?
He easily could. I'd love to see it.
I mean, that
Even
seems
without
like it
buying
only...
forestry, you can't just burn it too. Which seems like a waste, but
But it just seems so expensive to get.
Oh, he got it! Oh my god! Ah! Holy
calm down
moly,
there.
he finally did it. Sorry, I'm just so excited that my Pookie Bear, Reaper. Those mountains are actually so trolling Justeeni right now because, like, they're just allowing Reaper for free to basically train that at night. Because it's not like Justeeni can make any plays with, like, roading through the center. He doesn't need to put any, like, effort into blocking there.
Yeah, now the knight is,
Like, he's like,
something. Both these giants. Justeeni's kind
yeah,
of
the Giants
asking.
is the Giants are just zone of controlling everything. Like he moves the archer back. I'm distraught. Okay.
Yeah, Justeeni's gonna go to get his own knight now and say mine's better.
He's just trolling. You have a knight? Well, look at mine. Mine's better. Like
Another one right up
he's
in the
getting
front.
sick!
Okay.
You're right.
All right, that's kind of rude, but yeah,
He's just
the
not
big
gonna
thing like
stay.
this terrain, this double-edged sword, it's like difficult for either player to make progress. And Justine
Why not just-
recognizes this and says, "Yeah, that's perfect. I don't need to make progress in this position. I just need it to be such that I'm accruing stars constantly, and every turn my advantage just keeps getting bigger while Reaper can't do anything."
Is he getting a third knight? Is he trolling?
No, there's no
What's he
one's getting
doing?
a knight there.
It would be really funny. No, he's cringe.
He's smart. This is why he's winning.
Get murdered
it's-
by the Sultan instantly.
Listen. It's cringe.
Get like a 5-unit chain, looks like. Maybe.
Where? Where's the 5-unit
hold on,
chain?
hold
What if he kills the giant? What?
Yeah, he kills the giant. He sacrifices like all his units against the giant.
They
Cares
do not
about
do
you.
enough damage.
Yeah, I don't even think it. Yeah, like what? He's just gonna get it more knights.
Something I
needs to
notice is the
disband
way
some of his-
Reaper is positioning
He needs to
his
disband some of his
giants.
warriors from Okay, he's just gonna
Whoa.
looking into this. He's just
Leaving
opening up.
chain.
He's just he's just letting himself get changed. And good job, Reaper.
This
Oh.
isn't-
Oh.
Reaches?
That's
Okay.
That's a crazy
Yeah.
Oh, Reaper!
No
No!
counting.
Reaper!
No.
It doesn't. Not even the satisfaction to see that. And now we're going to see Reaper. Yeah, getting ready. Not even looking at the replay. He knows. He knows what
That was
happened.
actually a.
He sees
that
7
was a
farms
massive red
Justeeni spawned. He sees why he lost his second city. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
We're getting ready. Justine's posting the replay in the bullet chat. Fair enough, Reaper expressing his frustration, but it's important to not tilt.
Bro, Justeeni's got so much luck on his side. He's definitely a hacker.
And Reaper seeing a comeback in his future. We're ready to start. Now, what kind of spawn is Justeeni working with? That's what I gotta know.
7 farm. Oh,
I
what?
can't wait for them to.
You have the level 3
pull,
forge, I guess. Yeah, the Mountain's doing their best to impair both players, really.
How are the spawns looking? Is this Justeeni spawn win number 3 or?
We won't know until he gets climbing.
Yeah, doesn't seem
looking
too
at
terrible.
Reaper,
Both players seem to have, fairly similar spawns. The big thing
What
is
is
Justeeni.
that? What is Justeeni's
Yeah.
spawn? That's horrendous.
His spawn is sending him straight into the arms of Reaper, not really giving him another village. But with the second
That's kinda
warrior's
crazy.
going to get him the city, maybe like delayed by a single turn from where his first warrior would have.
That's
But all around, not awful. And yeah, Reaper doesn't have like any village.
yeah. Reaper's poor, broke, sad.
It's neither
That's a
player.
ruin though. So
climbing.
if that's a veteran swords ruin, right, that could be really funny.
Absolutely. Yeah, Veteran Swords Ruin, like stealing Justeeni's second city, would probably win Reaper the game right there. Not that it would all be over, but that would be very difficult for Justeeni to turn that
To
around.
come back. Yeah. You know, the Lord giveth fet sword ruin,
Oh,
and the Lord taketh
no.
away Justeeni's
He's
village.
not keeping the ruin.
Yeah, he's walking
unfortunately.
like on the same ruin. Now, the big thing,
Nice.
there's actually a huge difference here. Reaper did skip turn 0 as host, but look at this. Justeeni doesn't have his pacifist monument yet. So when he kicks
So he
Reaper off
can't
his
attack,
ruin,
but he
he's
kicks
not
him
going
off
to get his
anyway.
pacifist ruin. But
But Reaper
Reaper,
just kicks him.
when it's Reaper's turn,
Oh, wait,
he
he
already
can't,
starts with his
Oh, wait,
pacifist
can he?
monument.
No, he can't because there's the mountain there.
Oh,
Oh my god.
he gets
Wait,
archery for the defense bonus.
archery.
He
It's
can't
on a
kick him off.
mountain.
Oh, Justeeni saved it.
Yeah, because it's on a
Oh my
mountain.
God.
It's on a forest.
It's on a forest.
The warrior has a
It's on a
defense
forest.
bonus.
That's
Yeah,
rough.
no, this is. I mean, Reaper going into archery too, but Justeeni. Oh, Star Ruin. This is disgusting. I can't watch this.
He gets climbing, so I see like the,
Reaper
the
hovering over
two
his eye.
mines.
Yeah, the two
It's not
mines right
even
next
enough
to each
for a
other for the
giant
forge
with
spot.
Smith.
Well, at
There's
least
no
it's
It's not
still,
even
way.
enough for
that is a little below average even. 80% metal rate and only seeing 2 out of 4.
Oh, wait, huh? Oof. So yeah, Justeeni just gets that C2, Reapers does, a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of oh wait, no, there's a village there.
Yeah.
There's a
So
village there.
Justeeni is ahead on stars a little bit. He's got climbing.
Is he throwing? Wait,
By
what's
the
he
by,
doing?
they both have a couple of cities, archers, and Reaper's got
That's
some more archers, more units
very
immediately.
interesting.
He should be
archer
able to just
placements.
kill
Now just gets
these.
hit.
I mean, yeah. He's not going to kill
Yeah, he
every
just kills
unit,
the-
but he's going to kill the important ones.
What? Okay. No, kill the. What's he? What? Yeah.
Trust, Reaper's a legend. He knows what he's doing.
That was a
No, he
perfectly
don't.
sensible play to just maximize how many units he's killing.
I think would it not have been better for him to kill with the archer and heal with the warrior instead?
Yeah, probably. Like, there's a
Good
chance. I mean, the big thing is that the
no, because then
archer
he
was
can-
going to
actually, no,
survive
I'm wrong,
regardless.
because then he kills the
He wants to maximize the health on the warrior to do some damage.
How
if it
does the
can't
real
escape
question
to him.
is
Force.
how is Reaper getting his giant? Because I'm looking at his resources, and they're kind of garbage.
Same way you always do. You get your killer monument, you get your lighthouses.
It's true.
Justeeni's getting his lighthouses too with one explorer.
Bro.
That wasn't a joke. What?
Oh, I'm not watching his stream. I just assumed you got like 2 lighthouses in like 1 turn or something, and you're Philo.
Well, only one city. You know what they say. It is what it is.
Why did he get
But,
forestry when he
easy
can't even
kill. He's not
upgrade
going
his
to be able to
C2 with
retaliate.
it?
No, okay.
Philo into not being able, Philo into forestry into not being able to upgrade C2. He's cooking.
Yeah, what we're looking at is 2-on-2 villages with them competing mostly over that last village over in the northeast. How they do it. Justeeni's cities are a little closer together and like more in range, like to help each other out and helping grab that village. So Reaper do a little animation cancel on this
Is
explorer.
Justeeni getting his pacifist like next time?
He actually might get his... No, because he didn't. No, but he attacked the last turn. There's no way he's getting pacifist.
Did he attack last time? I thought it was the retaliation.
No, he attacked to kill Reaper's warrior.
He attacked.
Oh, okay.
He's not interested in going after pacifist because even if he didn't attack last turn, he's not attacking for another 4 turns on top of that. Like he can't avoid attacking. Does he want to go after that west lighthouse? Does he want to get this archer active? He wants the archer active. And look at how many archers he has.
There's a nice ruin there for Reaper. It's a shame he can't prime it because of the 2 mountains in the way though.
Yeah, and Reaper doesn't see like Justeeni's limited vision, so he feels like he can't move his archers forward. He's even moving them back. I think that's unnecessarily ceding ground. He didn't need to give up as much.
Is it really going to be ceding ground though? Because Justeeni doesn't... I haven't seen Justeeni's vision. I'm just going off what you're saying. But if Justeeni doesn't have vision... Oh, he has
does
vision
have
on it.
vision. He just has limited vision around Reaper's capital.
He really needs to wake up.
Oh,
so
he should probably grab
the fog. He does not want an explorer from this ruin. He needs something good. He needs a star ruin that Justeeni got.
I don't know. If he got an explorer, he could have got like 2 lighthouses. Never mind.
Okay, buddy, but I'm not hearing this.
The 2 lighthouses that he was already getting. The least valuable ones. I think it's a smart play from Reaper.
True. But what if Justeeni goes into diplomacy now? It's over. Gulp.
I don't think Justeeni goes diplomacy.
I mean, ooh, he gets a lighthouse.
He really doesn't.
What's he going for?
Does he just want to?
Does he have the rest of the lighthouses or something, or?
So Justeeni has every lighthouse except for the one in the south.
Oh, so except for the one that he's never going to get. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Until he gets diplomacy.
How does diplomacy get in the
looking at mathematics right away. Yeah, he has some nice sawmill spots. Is he gonna get border growth on his own capital? Yeah. I was wondering if he just wanted to go for mining and then get the giant on the next turn. Wait, what's your Diplo? There we go.
He gets a star
Reaper turns in his own star ruin. He's looking at Diplo. Reaper's looking at diplomacy. He has the vision.
Actually is.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got philosophy.
And then he chops two for the cloak.
Yeah.
Epic.
And look at Justeeni's vision. He doesn't have vision on that cloak. He doesn't know about it.
He doesn't.
Oh
his archers are all pushing into the east, where he thinks.
What did he get?
He got a pop ruin. He got a pop ruin, which is crazy. But that's just going to be more daggers when Reaper's cloaks come in. Reaper is going to be chaining cloaks, and Justeeni doesn't seem like he can stop it at all.
And you're right. Justeeni's gonna have no way to know that this cloak is coming at all, because Reaper, he's gonna and look at all the mountains in Justeeni's capital.
Yeah, no, this is very bad for Justeeni. This might be game ending.
Reaper has climbing, doesn't he? Or no?
Yeah. In that stalemate, Justeeni was able to get his pacifist monument that I said was never going to happen.
Wait, does Reaper have climbing?
Does Reaper have climbing? No, not yet.
He definitely should look into getting climbing soon, because
I think what will happen is he gets another cloak on the next turn, and then he can still buy another cloak just by chaining, by getting the dagger, getting the cloak infiltration. The stars he steals will be enough for climbing, so you can buy climbing, get the infiltration.
Yeah, because climbing not only gets him the defense bonus, but it'll also most likely get him
No, Reaper gave up on the chain. He's not getting another cloak this turn. He went for the giant instead. He's getting some useful upgrades.
He was at max population though.
Oh, he's at max population. He couldn't do it. It was impossible. Very good to point out. Thank you.
Why didn't you just train it anyway? Like throwing?
He could have got to the park and trained it.
Bruh.
You wouldn't have stars after the park. Well, maybe he gets the 5 stars and then chops 3 forests. You're right. Yeah, he could have chopped after getting a park. I think that actually would have been better, just because of how devastating, like, chaining daggers, chaining cloaks on the capital would be.
Hey, parks are great, man. I love parks.
Yeah, but Justeeni's not going to be able to deal with this first cloak. Now, without the chain, it's going to be more manageable, but I think Reaper can... All the same things are still in his favor for getting the cloaks to chain. Is Justeeni going to block off all the tiles that cloak can reach? Because I don't think he can do that forever. I think Reaper can run out around the outside. And Justeeni has these 2 monuments just sitting around. And he has to decide how he wants to use them. He's also got a nice sawmill spot. Yeah, so you might...
This is going to be a very
monument
yummy,
here, higher level
hit.
capital, and then
wait,
sawmill on the second city.
Oh, he's blocking! Wait, but he's gonna move. He
There's
still
a
doesn't know the cloak's coming.
He can get another giant this turn too.
Yep, just sawmill, monument. Does he want it? Oh, he's
Oh,
blocking.
wait, he's blocking!
He doesn't know,
even
but he's
realize
blocking.
Oh.
Yeah, Reaper can still go around the outside. And because Reaper can get another
So-
cloak on his capital this turn, this should help him
No,
out.
I can't, he's pop capped.
Oh, he's pop capped still. Reaper, why did you not get a park?
Proof nuke. He has to do like the walk around of shame to his into the village.
Is he going to buy
capital.
Free Spirit? Disband some unit. Get a cloak.
What, so I can train a cloak on cap and have it die? What?
Yeah, that's only if Justeeni advances with that archer. He doesn't have vision yet.
Now-
But he has climbing. Why wouldn't he advance with the archer? What do you mean?
Because he gets his archer into range where Reapers will go ahead and pick up some shots, kill it. But yeah, either way, Reaper is not interested in risking everything on that. I think the park and chopping 3 forests, I think Reaper really needed that for that second show. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
see, I told you,
absolutely confirmed, correct.
I told
And Justeeni sees the
He
eye
sees the
icon.
cloak
He's not
icon,
happy.
He sees it. He sees it.
Yeah, that's
He sees it, and the other archer isn't doing it. He's hoping that it's just on the mountain, and that's why it's called like this. But unfortunately, it's going to be on top of the city.
He's moving everything to like deal that he gets a catapult. What? He's like, no, these daggers cannot stand.
You would have to know the cloak will be 2 turns in advance, though. The giant's off the capital. It's already moved, and
Yes. Oh wait, he's just
There you
gonna
go.
let it.
West
siege?
Lighthouse. Yeah, Justeeni's pop capped
That's his
there.
capital?
He has no choice. The siege doesn't really do much. He loses the income all the same, and now it's just in range of his.
Yeah, true. The siege is probably actually worse because then he doesn't. There's an extra unit that doesn't have
oh, is he going?
income.
Going for it.
What? Okay. What? Wait, huh? What's he?
He's gonna spawn a cloak on his capital.
Do not
The
think.
archers
I
were
do
gonna
not
kill
think
it.
that was worth it at all.
Oh no, he's
Oh,
got
he can-
so many archers.
There's
He
no
could
way he's getting
YOLO
a
and
cloak
train
on his
another-
capital for those Western archers.
Yeah, he can't.
Gaming. He could let him cook. Let them. How has he not got that ruin yet?
He doesn't have units over there to grab him. Now, how does
The fact
Justeeni
that
want to deal
there are
with this? It looks like he
daggers
has enough.
spawned in that over in the west is actually pretty good for Reaper because that's 2 daggers he's unable to kill. Well, of course he can like weaken them down a lot, but they're not dead. They're still alive.
Yeah, and
And
the
that's all
Giants are
his
doing a
units for a
great
turn,
job
then, yeah.
just clearing these daggers. And without the hope for following up in successive cloaks, like he
Well, I
ended
can
up
get another cloak
profiting
this
1
turn.
dagger. He's gonna get 1 attack like on an archer.
He can
He's
get
going
another
to
cloak
delay
this turn.
Justeeni's Giants. He's going to pick up some stars.
Wait. Reaper can suicide his one of his Wait, can he? Wait, why is he? Bro, why has he done it like this? I
Justeeni
hate
can't
it.
get, riders. And like free spirit.
He could have rode by.
Lives.
Wait.
No roads for
He
Justini.
could
Oh, there we
he
go.
gets.
My God.
Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking at it. Good job, Reaper. Well played. Does he want to park?
Okay,
Park.
so now he
Park and
park.
Park.
Please. Oh, okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Wait, he could get a cloak on his C2 if he really wants.
No, just because I recognize that it is the correct play doesn't mean it's necessarily respectable. But yeah, cloak on the second city is also fairly good. There we go.
He did it.
There we go.
Based. He can't even hit. He can't even hit anything for another like ages. Actually, yeah, because the capital's there. Wait, you didn't even use the cloak. You forgot to hit with the cloak, bruh.
Oh, he didn't use
Use the dagger.
Oh man.
Bruh.
Oh, he still picked up some good damage on that warrior.
Yeah, because he did.
Yeah, the catapult's finally able to move off of that city. Last turn didn't really matter much since it was pop capped anyways.
I mean,
it's not
Reaper
really
could if he really
vulnerable.
wants. He could rode the
Rode the cloak?
No, rode the archer, but the what? True, you're so no ruin farming,
Man,
bruh.
yeah, no, that's for the one farm on the whole map. Yeah, Reaper's looking, where are my farms? The game has a sick sense of humor sometimes.
It's true.
Sick as in morally deficient.
As shown last game.
I hate to be pessimistic, but looking at our Reaper's position,
I think it's going to be another 1 hour long bullet grand finals, a best 3 out of 5 settled in the first 3 games.
possibly.
Yeah, and notice this, common tactic, guys, for positioning your giants. Look how Justeeni has positioned his giants all 2 towers away from each other. This is yeah. The way now this isn't even zone of control. Reaper doesn't really have any units. I mean, he has like 1 rider that can sneak through. But it does zone of control that. It is effective at that. And it's also effective way to check for cloaks. Here, I think most of it was... In the east, it was mostly just a way to get that giant onto the city. But in the west, those giants will be able to detect any cloak that approaches the capital. Almost any cloak. There's the 1 tile on the forest. Yeah, we're just placed that road. This is dangerous. That cloak is...
I think he's attempting to try and snipe the cloak with his radar.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, he knows how to. He knows how to.
No.
Now he can road in these this archer and get a cap siege.
We didn't even need to road it. I'm distraught.
I was talking about roading in the archer. Kill the 1 health warrior, and then the rider bounces in, gets a capital siege.
To the right. Oh my god, you're right. I'm actually distraught.
Yeah, Justine does not spend the stars on those roads.
I mean, Justine definitely, he kept track of where the cloak wanted to go. He did some nice movement there to uncover it.
Reaper's about to get 3 to Ode. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy.
Can't even say that there was
that was crazy once.
Played by Reaper or anything.
They put me in the
outclassed in some ways. 7 farms in the others.
The rats made me crazy.
Crazy.
I was crazy once.
He lost me.
Justine picked something
You guys are not okay.
No more sneaky cloaks. It's probably looking very advantaged, I think, for Justine right now.
It's I mean, even like this crazy play, smack it. Do a Reaper.
Do a Reaper? What?
Do it Reaper.
Oh, we said
even
do a
Reaper. Crazy good play like that. And I don't see the way that Reaper turns. Now remember, one of the primary conflicts that they were setting up for in the early game, before the tactics with the cloaks became very important, was who gets that northeast city, and that was settled.
No.
Oh my gosh.
He disbanded the Giants?
To get a mind bender, okay. I think Reaper recognizes that his tournament might be coming to an end and is not a mindbender, an archer. My bad.
I mean, does Justin even have vision on the capital still?
He gets
Oh no.
the Southern Lighthouse with that explorer getting him Eye of God. Okay, that's disgusting. Yeah, I don't see how Justeeni is going to.
Wait, is this the
win.
third match?
This is the third match.
Oh, so he's gonna get 3-0. Oh, I know. Oof.
Yeah,
That's
very
rough.
disappointing. Very disappointing day for Reaper fans, but take pride. Chin up. Did a very good job making it all this way, and he gave us very well played games, even if he didn't end up winning. I can't say that as if the game is over, but I can say that as if the game is over. Oh, he's looking at the market spots even now. It's kind of disrespectful, Justeeni.
I think Justeeni is very happy to, whenever he has a city advantage, to just sit back and wait. Which, I mean, it's a fair play. It's consistent.
Repeat what I did with Zabalski game to great success.
Is very important.
Yeah, now at least Reaper has a target that he can actually reach with his cloaks in this border grove city right next to him. Reaper not giving up. And there are some signs that, well, okay, maybe the disbanding of the Giants is, I don't know how to describe that. Disbanding a giant to make another giant. He's looking at this. What am I witnessing?
No, he's teleporting the giant. You guys just don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, have you heard about the Houdini? Look for the new kind of giant teleportation.
Yeah, it's like the meta right now.
So I've probably seen, I don't know, Rider and then Archer. 2 Riders. Fair enough. Working on getting another giant right away. I feel like at least blocking off all the resources that Reaper can make a problem. So Justeeni's trying to do 2 things. One, get rid of all the support units over in the east, and then get ready to clear out the daggers. Like he's not going to be able to stop this cloak infiltration. And then 2, working on getting a capital siege with that nice 40 health giant.
Yeah, I mean, unless Reaper can get another giant, I think it would hold. Although maybe not. Maybe there's enough archers around to.
Yeah, and what's crazy is
that
kill
the extra
Reaper of Diplomacy also had shields. So you're gonna try to find the cloak. Pretty sure it's on that far mountain. Now there is a possibility he bounces off that archer. Never mind. Yeah, there's also the chance to siege there, but again, Justeeni does not need to get too tactical in a position such as this. Just clear out all of his supporting units, make sure you can't train anymore. Clear out the daggers when they siege here. Okay, no, he's actually blocked out the cloak effectively like that. Well, congratulations to Justeeni Linguini. We're gonna close the stream. If you're watching on the YouTube, join the Discord. Links in the description as always. And you might hear us do a post-game interview with the Bullet. Grand Final